have so far to go. So far to go.
I was just a child when the stars fell from the skies, but I remember how they built a cannon to destroy them, and in turn how that cannon brought war upon us. War was an abstract idea, nothing more than a show on TV. As a child, I only saw it as something that happened in some faraway land. Until that final day of summer. One day while on my way to school, I looked up in the skies. A sound like distant thunder. In the blue skies far above me, contrails drew dizzying circles around in a crazy waltz. A battle in the beautiful skies far away. I could not tear my gaze away from them. A deafening roar. Sharp silhouettes appeared, as if to graze the hills and streak past me. The fighters played the cat or the mouse in turn as they climbed swiftly into the sky. One fleeing plane fell out of the skies, spiraling and spewing orange flames to crash by the Cape. The same Cape where my family lived. Now they only live in my memories of days past. The victor circled around to confirm the kill. And on his craft, there was a large number 13 emblazoned in yellow. I will never forget this. The Allies retreated across the ocean before the onslaught of the enemy. Our little town in the heart of the mainland fell into deep isolation.
4 years after the planetfall of the Ulysses 1994 XF04 asteroids. Stonehenge, the Erusian weapon of mass destruction, was originally built to shoot down asteroids. Upon discovering its potential as an anti-aircraft weapon, the Erusians ruled the skies over the mainland. The ISAF's attempts to destroy Stonehenge through airstrikes failed. As a result, strategic positions on the mainland were lost. This in turn forced ISAF to evacuate from the east coast to North Point. ISAF GHQ is regrouping its remaining combat forces at North Point. However, the Erusians control most parts of the mainland, and they have forward-deployed bombers to Wrigley Air Base, a former ISAF facility. This bomber force will attempt to deal a lethal blow to the ISAF at North Point from this strategic position. Here is the current SITREP and your orders for deployment, effective immediately. Enemy agents destroyed our early warning radar network, allowing several air bombers to penetrate our airspace. In 15 minutes, we expect this bomber formation to strike Allen Ford Air Base and then move on to targets at North Point. Our air defense forces are extremely weak at this point in time, hence our GHQ is a sitting duck. It is mission critical that you destroy the bombers and neutralize the threat before they get past Newfield Island. Remember, you are the first line of defense for North Point, and the fate of ISAF lies in your hands. Four years after the planetfall of the
AWACS here. Call sign Sky Eye. Do you read?
We're under attack! The runway and facilities are hit!
Here they come! Mobius 1, Allen Fort Air Base is on the nose. Shoot them! Shoot them! Fox 2. 2 targets remaining. One target remaining. Hard enemy radar spike. Still okay. Evade! Evade! Die, you SOB! Don't fly in a straight line. Mobius 1! Incoming missile! Missile! Good job, Mobius 1.
Sky Eye, this is Allen Fort. Got visual on the downed bombers. Whose kill was that? Make sure to thank him.
That's a roundup. Let's go on home.
Thanks to your efforts, the enemy bomber strike was averted. However, our victory will be meaningless should you fail the next mission.
The war seemed to unfold in the blink of an eye. I don't remember exactly when the forces from the west occupied my town. I was too busy scanning the skies day after day, waiting for Yellow 13 to reappear. Before I knew it, everything changed. The language they taught us at school. Our friendly local sheriff disappeared and was replaced by foreign MPs. In the beginning, some people secretly tuned into broadcasts from North Point on their parabolic antennas. But as time passed, the broadcast no longer came in. Maybe the satellites were destroyed. All non-military computer networks were shut down. Gasoline was rationed to civilians. Though we lived in the 21st century, we were reduced to using crystal radios and horse-drawn carts. I moved in with my uncle in town, who used to be a taxi driver. Out of gasoline and out of work, my uncle did nothing but to drown himself in drink. I earned my keep by playing the harmonica in the town bar, the one thing I was good at. I'd play for sullen occupation soldiers in exchange for their charity and loose change, and used the money to support my uncle and myself. My uncle trash-talked the barkeep who catered to the enemy soldiers, but he never refused the money I brought home. As for myself, I had a crush on the barkeep's only daughter, who was a little older than me. Another day passed, yet still no sign of the fighter plane Yellow 13 in the skies above our town.
"4 years after the planetfall of the Ulysses."
Call sign Sky Eye. Do you read? Your call sign is Mobius 1. We'll refer to you by this name at all times. You are now under my command. 6 bombers on Vector 360 confirmed. Continue north to intercept. Today's my birthday. A victory sure would be nice. Damn, those mechanics were slacking again. Mobius 1, engage.
Thanks to your efforts, the enemy bomber strike was averted. However, our victory will be meaningless should you fail the next mission.
The war seemed to unfold in the blink of an eye. I don't remember exactly when the forces from the west occupied my town. I was too busy scanning the skies day after day, waiting for Yellow 13 to reappear. Before I knew it, everything changed. The language they taught us at school. Our friendly local sheriff disappeared and was replaced by foreign MPs. In the beginning, some people secretly tuned into broadcasts from North Point on their parabolic antennas. But as time passed, the broadcast no longer came in. Maybe the satellites were destroyed. All non-military computer networks were shut down. Gasoline was rationed to civilians. Though we lived in the 21st century, we were reduced to using crystal radios and horse-drawn carts. I moved in with my uncle in town, who used to be a taxi driver. Out of gasoline and out of work, my uncle did nothing but to drown himself in drink. I earned my keep by playing the harmonica in the town bar, the one thing I was good at. I'd play for sullen occupation soldiers in exchange for their charity and loose change, and used the money to support my uncle and myself. My uncle trash-talked the barkeep who catered to the enemy soldiers, but he never refused the money I brought home. As for myself, I had a crush on the barkeep's only daughter, who was a little older than me. Another day passed, yet still no sign of the fighter plane Yellow 13 in the skies above our town.
The enemy-held Wrigley Air Base is located in close proximity to our front lines, making it the proverbial knife at our throat. A large Erusian bomber contingent was deployed to Wrigley. Their intentions are clear. A full-scale strike on our forces at North Point is imminent. Your mission is to catch these bombers on the ground and destroy them. We intend to turn the parking ramp at Wrigley into a junkyard.
closing in on Wrigley EB. Scramble at once. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Intercept immediately. Byte 5, this is Wrigley Air Base. Take off as soon as you enter the runway.
Mobius 1 passing over substation. Mobius 1, engage.
5-3, engage. Rapier 12, engage. I've got his tail. He's mine. He's right on me.
Locked on. Missed. Shack on the target.
Like 11, I'm wounded.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
The attack was a success. A significant number of enemy bombers were eliminated, and a full-scale airstrike on North Point was averted.
One night, a spirited group made their way into the bar, chased out the sullen army grunts, and commandeered the place. Even I knew who they were. The patch on their sleeve was the mark of the proud Air Force. A loud-mouthed, middle-aged man went around, announcing each pilot's results for the day and his running kill record. For those who exceeded 5 kills, a thorough toasting and soaking followed. I believe it was their custom to call a pilot an ace once he shot down 5 planes. After completing the day's review, the same guy, the squadron adjutant, went on to announce, "And now, for our leader's results." Everyone turned around to look at the quiet man who sat alone, strumming a guitar. I found myself drawn to the music from his guitar. Our Yellow 13 bagged 3 more today, bringing his new tally up to 64 kills. With a tentative smile, the man with the guitar turned to me and asked me to accompany him on my harmonica. I brought it up to my lips and I started a new song. I had finally found him. But by some fluke, it was my father's favorite song, the one he used to play at the end of each day.
The Allied forces are retreating, and survivors are gathering at the northern port of St. Arc. However, the radar facilities atop Mount Chesna provide tactical support to the enemy. As a result, our evac mission is in jeopardy. If our troops can successfully evacuate and regroup at North Point, they will become a formidable force in future battles. Your mission is to destroy the radar facilities on Mount Chesna, thereby blinding the enemy and hiding our troop movements.
This combat area is within enemy airspace. Keep an eye out for bandits. Use Vector 180 to return home after destroying the target. Remember, a safe return completes the mission. Clear to engage.
This is Chesna Radar 1. Bandits approaching Vector 135.
Mobius 1, engage. Missed. Radar base 1, Red Vector 310, 8 miles.
Engage hostile aircraft and keep them from the radar.
at Vector 260, 8 miles.
Flight 10, you've got one on your tail.
Missile hit. AA guns destroyed.
Good job, Mobius 1.
Mobius 1, Box 2.
Target destruction confirmed. Good going. Radar's destroyed. Fighter squadron here. Mission accomplished.
Sky Eye here. Radar facilities confirmed destroyed. All aircraft take Vector 180 south. Use the return line on the map to exit combat area and return to base. Fly in the right direction and you'll see a white dotted line across your flight path. Those of you who need to resupply or refuel during missions should cross this line to exit the combat area and return to base or carrier. Approaching return line. Follow the controller's orders for landing.
Mobius 1, perform landing check. You are cleared to land. 2 miles to touchdown. One mile to touchdown. You're on the money. You're beyond instrumental guidance limits. Do a visual touchdown. Nicely done, Mobius 1. Go and prepare for your next sortie.
With their radar out of commission, the enemy's command and control is degraded. The evac and regrouping efforts are proceeding as scheduled. We've discovered the Erusians are transporting a large quantity of strategic supplies and rapid deployment troops into Comberth Harbor. Comberth appears to be the staging area for an attack on North Point. The Aegir fleet stationed here seems to be the centerpiece of this strike. If the Erusians complete their troop preparations and the Aegir fleet sets sail, this will bring about our defeat in this war. Your mission is to intercept and shoot down the enemy transport planes in and around Comberth Harbor. Let's show them how vulnerable they are. Be advised, the transport aircraft have ECMs on board that emit powerful jamming signals. Rely on visual contact rather than radar.
767 is hidden nearby to clear the jamming from our radar. Good luck. Mobius 1, engage.
He's coming in.
Bandit at 12 o'clock.
Viper 3, engage. Viper 9, engage.
Bandit's right on me. Jamming's getting stronger. I'm out of ammo. Winchester.
7 o'clock.
Do they see us?
Radar lock.
Don't let him escape.
Damn it, I'm hit. Can't see any smoke.
2 targets remaining.
Target destruction complete.
Bandit shot down.
Mobius 1, shot one down.
Draw them in. Where are the E-767s? Hurry up, I'm getting nailed here.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
They got the E-767s. Maintain formation.
Part of the radar is clear.
The radar's still jammed. There must be another active electronic jammer.
Mobius 1, deflect!
Target is neutralized.
We'll pattern the dogfight.
Pull up, pull up.
Radar lock.
Pursuing bandit. Let's flank him.
Mobius 1, shot one down.
What the? They're gonna blow us out of the sky!
Don't be a whip. There aren't that many of them.
Get as many back to hover as possible.
All aircraft check radar. It should be clear and functioning now.
Radar's clear of jamming and back online. Nice kill. Good job, Mobius 1.
Good job. You shot down the enemy transport without any radar.
The mission was a success. This erosion... Congress Harbor, home of the Acre Fleet, is completely dependent on a single petrochemical complex for its fuel supply. The complex consists of a land-based oil refinery storage facility and an offshore oil drilling platform. Your mission is to go out and destroy, or at least damage, these sites. Our objective is to reduce production output of this complex to 20% or less. By cutting off the port's fuel supply, we will delay and disrupt the combat deployment of the Acre Fleet.
Commence operation. Split into 2 groups and destroy targets. Inflict as much damage as possible to the complex and reduce their output.
No worries, just proceed as usual.
Stay cool when they close in. Damn, it's so dark, the visibility's poor.
Clear to engage. Mobius 1, pickle. Oil rig at vector 050, 8 miles. Mobius 1, engage.
Viper 9, Halo 10, engage. Shoot him off me!
Bandit at 6 o'clock. Shake him off.
Ripple fire at him.
Come on, baby. Daddy needs a bullseye.
Locked on. Missile shot trashed.
I've got
Target's flanking. Locked on. Release. Got him. On my nose. Fast drop. Incoming Sam. Engaging. I've got his tail. He's mine. Commit all reserve aircraft immediately.
Bandit at 4 o'clock.
All right, I've got him cornered. Can't get close to the rig. Engage and destroy all pop-up targets. Damn, incoming missile! Miss!
Bombs away. Enemy facility destroyed.
What about the other target? Where are the reinforcements? Help is inbound. Hang in there. We're taking heat from below. Just don't get shot down. Attack! Attack! I lost him! Alright, this one's mine. Fox 2. Pursuing bandit. Right beside you. Fox 2. All you got. Fox 2.
Fox 2.
I've got him.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Fox 2. Get rid of that chopper too. Are the oil reserves being hit?
Enemy facility destroyed.
I'm out of ammo. Winchester. Right beside you. Attack! Attack! Hi!
Enemy facility destroyed.
There, over there. Fox 2. Take out the fighters first. Pursuing bandit.
Locked on. Missed.
Fox 2. Don't let him escape. I'm hit. Eject. Right behind him. I got him in my sights. Fox 2.
Radar lock.
No good. He's mine. Pursuing bandit. I'm getting nailed here. How the heck did they build that? Nice power.
Pickle. Enemy facility destroyed.
All right. Right on over. Pull up. Negative. Die, you SOB! Bullseye!
Enemy facility destroyed.
He's all mine. Back this way. Bandit behind you. That's a kill.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Getting nailed here.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Right beside you. Fox 2. All right, here we go.
Mobius 1 hit.
Squeeze off exhaust. Mobius 1, incoming missile.
Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
Behind me. Help! Mobius 1, landed on your tail. Turn hard.
Fox 2.
There. Pick off the weak ones first. Negative. Die, you SOB! Damn, they're pesky. This is bad. We're surrounded. Kick right. Right beside you. Don't fly in a straight line. Damn it, bandit on my tail. Oh no, there's not enough time. Right on over.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Thanks for the save. I'm on him. Damn, he's engaging me.
Surface target destroyed.
Missed. Radio failure. It's no good. Yes. Nice power. Not yet. There. Right beside you.
into 2 groups and destroy targets. Inflict as much damage as possible to the complex and reduce their output.
Don't let the enemy spook you. You sure this is smart? We're over the bad guys.
Clear to engage. Bandit confirmed at Vector 040. Oil rig at Vector 050, 8 miles.
Fury, engage.
Mobius 1, engage.
Right behind you. Heads up. Flank 2 shot down by a bandit. We're taking heat from below. Incoming Sam. Just don't get shot down. He's at my 6.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
I've got a lock on.
Enemy facility destroyed.
All right, I've got him cornered. Right behind him. Fox 2. Take out the fighters first. Fox 2. That's a kill. Shake him off. Locked on. Release. Damn, they're pesky. Commit all reserve aircraft immediately. Can't get close to the rig. Die, you SOB! I've got him cornered. Right beside you.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Come on, baby. Daddy needs a bullseye. All right, I've got him cornered. Attack! Attack! Are the oil reserves being hit? Where are the reinforcements? Help is inbound. Hang in there.
Bombs away. Enemy facility destroyed. Bandit closing at 6.
I'm right behind him. What about the other target?
Surface target destroyed. Mobius 1 hit.
Help! Fox 2. Sierra Hotel. I'm in position. Engaged. Dragon this way. Mobius 1! He's on you! Turn hard!
Enemy facility destroyed.
Negative.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Fast drop. Keep right! Keep right. I'm supporting. Fox 2. Fox 2. Fast drop. Thanks for the save. Don't be hasty. Take the all you got. Engaging this. Engage and destroy all pop-up targets. Dragon this way. Liberal fire.
Enemy facility. Mobius 1 crashed. Commence operation. Split into 2 groups and destroy targets. Inflict as much damage as possible to the complex and reduce their output.
Don't be predictable in heading or altitude when they close in. No worries, just proceed as usual.
Clear to engage. Oil rig at Vector 050, 8 miles. Mobius 1, engage.
Vector 12, engage. I can't shake him. Bandit's right on me.
Missed.
Take out the fighters first. Liberal fire at him. What about the other target?
Bandit at 7 o'clock.
How the heck did they build that? Are the oil reserves below. Don't let your flying get sloppy. This. Attack! Attack! Locked on. Release. This one's mine. Thanks for the save.
Enemy vessel sunk.
Just don't get shot down. Fox 2! Fox 2!
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Got plenty of ammo. Head toward the combat area.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 210. Enemy facility destroyed. Missed.
This one's mine. Kick right. Ready. Bandit behind you. Turn and evade. We're hit. Eject. Eject. Negative. Negative.
Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Squeeze off the exhaust. Got plenty of ammo.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Come on, baby. Daddy needs a bullseye.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Can't get close to the rig.
This is bad. We're surrounded.
Drop him in.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
Don't let your flying get sloppy. Nice power.
Enemy facility destroyed.
It's no good. Thanks for the save.
AA guns destroyed.
I've got him. Don't let him escape.
Fox 2.
Fox 2. Fox 2. He's only safe.
Incoming Sam.
A missile. Impact on the nose.
Fox 2.
The missile.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Mobius 1. Bandit at 6 o'clock.
Die, you SOB! Pursuing bandit. I'm out of ammo. Winchester. Hide. Powers went down. Hell, you're flying.
Hard enemy radar spike. Mobius 1, Fox 2. AA guns destroyed.
Fast drop. Evade. Evade. Damn, they're pesky.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Alright, this one's mine. Lost him.
Enemy facility destroyed. Hard enemy radar spike.
Alright, I've got him cornered. Come on, just a bit more. Negative. Bullseye. Don't let your flying get sloppy.
Enemy
him. Hi! Hi! Damn it, he's engaging me.
Radar lock.
That's a kill.
Missed.
Negative, negative. Thanks for the save. Kick right.
Out of missiles.
I'm on him. Right beside you. Damn it, he got away. Hurry up, I'm getting nailed here. Fox 2, Fox 2. I lost it.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Pull up, pull up. He's mine.
Bandit closing at 6.
Me one's first. Fox 2, Fox 2. I've got him. Evade, Mobius 1. I got him in my sights. Radio failure.
8 o'clock.
Cheek right. Bandit on your tail. Evade. Crack him this way.
Bandit at 2 o'clock.
Attack! Attack! He's at my 6.
Enemy facility destroyed. Bandit confirmed at vector 220. Mobius 1, pickle.
Hard left. Missile! Hard left! I'm hit. Wounded bird.
Facility neutralized. Mission complete.
The enemy lost 5 million barrels of reserves and the ability to process 250,000 barrels of crude oil daily. The Aegir fleet is effectively immobilized and no longer a threat. Unfortunately, our losses were high as well. We now rely on your skills more than ever to compensate for our losses.
A freeway under construction in a wheat field outside of town. When they started construction, I remember how the mayor bragged about it, even though it would completely bypass our town. The freeway became the occupation force's makeshift runway, and the unfinished tunnels their bunkers. This was their base. They were the elite flight squadron chosen to protect the cannon. Ironically, the same cannon that was created to shoot down the asteroids became a catalyst to the war. But when the Allied attacks no longer came, the squadron was assigned long-range missions that took them to distant battlefields. I thought of the words I would use to confront him and bided my time. Although I harbored these feelings within me, I could never get close to him. His wingman was always by his side. Despite having a gentle demeanor, I could tell that the wingman would never allow danger to get near Yellow 13, even on land. The pillar of their group, 13 exuded an air of invincibility. He always chose to fly a 5-plane formation. He was a man who prided himself not on his kill record, but on his record of never losing a squadron member. It's difficult for me to describe just how good Yellow 13's flying was, but I witnessed it once from the ground. The lead plane with the 5-plane formation should have turned the same arc with the same timing as the others. Yet only his plane drew sharp contrails. His heart felt compassion towards the weaker enemies he downed. Someday, if an equal appeared and challenged the limits of his skills in a fight, he would bear no resentment about being shot down. He said this himself. And so as time passed, I found the goodness of a home in their company. Leaving them was no longer an option for me now.
We will launch a surprise attack on the Aegir fleet while it lies immobilized at Comberth Harbor. This large-scale airstrike will be the largest and the most strategic operation since the transfer of HQ to North Point. You may need to resupply along the way because this operation will be long in duration. Remember, it is imperative that you complete the mission objective and return to base safely.